Luckily, Susan said, well, when we call your name, we want you to say a couple of things. And I said, good, because I intended to anyway. When I came here 35 years ago, and it just occurred to me, that's half of my life. I've spent half of my life working for Chesapeake College. Am I dumb or what? I just couldn't think about doing anything else, I couldn't come up with anything else in my life. But I've got to tell you, the first time that I came here, Dr. Schlager was the president. Dr. Schlager had been contacted by the radiologist that I worked for, Dr. Gil Gregg in Easton, and Dr. Gregg asked Dr. Schlager to start a program here. And so the next person that I met was Jack Sistriano. And I worked with Jack Sistriano and Jane Groves and Bill Seth to put the program together. And then I've got to tell you, I've worked with so many wonderful people over the years, some of whom they're gone. But this I can say about everyone. Everyone in his own way has encouraged me. First of all, they've listened to me, which is nice. But then they encouraged me, they gave me support, and gave me something that I had never seen before in my life. And that was the ability to do something that I didn't think I could do. I was convinced when I got out of high school that I was not, quote unquote, college material. And since I've been here, I've earned an associate degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and been able to stand here today and tell you that the 222nd graduate of the program is going to walk across the stage today. That's great, isn't it? It's not my accomplishment, it's theirs. But I'm so proud that we managed to keep a program here, and that every single person who has been an employee here and a faculty member here, and who is in this room today, you all contributed to that success. I don't stand up here on my own 2 feet, not by any stretch of the imagination. And Dr. Bounds had a lot to do with the fact that I continued my education, and then we kept a program here, I've got to say, over the years. But I'll have more to say next year, because that's when I'm planning on retiring. But here's, that's what I said this year, right? So there's a little plaque that I've had up in my office for a number of years, and I've tried to think of this often, and that is, excellence can be attained if you care more than others think is wise, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than others think is possible. And that expectation, that starts with you first. That starts with you, and it comes out in everything you do and every interaction you have with every individual. And I thank you all. I thank you all for those.